Can you hear me now? Oh, we have an autosave feature. All right, as I was saying, welcome to another episode of Ecstatic Dies A Lot, where Ecstatic may or may not die a lot. My mic was not fully plugged in. We are going to play some Alan Wake 2. I bought the deluxe edition because it was like 50% off. But it keeps telling me that the add-on doesn't need to be downloaded. So we'll see. Damn it, I forgot to grab my other soda. Because I am terribly blind in real life. As much as I would love to play this on its recommended settings, that is not going to happen. Quality. Definitely quality. Alright. Before I forget, again, I'm going to grab my soda. I'll be right back. Here we go. There's my controller. I'm good. It's good. We're fine. Oh, hey. Cool. Options. Here we go. Tutorials. Yes. Ooh. I will. I wonder if that's going to be kind of like a strobe. Now, I have a seizure disorder, which I probably haven't talked about much. But they're not epileptic. However, some things still kind of trip that switch in my brain a little bit. Bright flashing lights. They won't necessarily send me into a seizure. Okay. I can never remember what I've said about it because I try not to talk about myself too much, I guess. And if nobody asks, I don't think to say anything. I suspect it's a quick signal flash or so. I hope so. Because I have a video game that I bought with all of the add-ons and stuff that I am not going to play anymore. Because of I watched Shadow in the Darkness play it. And somebody else. And the amount of flashing lights in it was, even watching them just made me feel ill. Aim mode hold, yeah, that's good. I don't need... I don't want to turn that on. I wish I had like an option like in LA Noire. Where if I failed a QuickTime event too, or an event too much, they'd just finish it for me. Oh, I can do that? I could do that! I don't know. It'd be fun for me. Oh, ooh, I like this. Oh, I like some of these. Oh my god! Yeah. Is that cheating? Well, it's not cheating if they offer it to me, right? Oh, I like this one though too. I will come back to that. I am struggling. Because that almost feels like cheating if I'm doing that on stream. But, I mean, they offer it to me, so it can't be cheating, right? And yeah, the moral dilemma of a gamer. Okay, is left stick. Dodges left bumper. Okay. Alright. Right. Reload. Flashlight. Okay. These controls I can deal with. Those aren't bad at all. Ooh, let's turn the master down. I don't want to... Yeah, I mean, I want to enjoy myself. And there is some joy in the struggle. However, we know how bad I am at these things. It's a one. I'm still impressed you're still here watching me because of how terrible I am. Base reduction. Oh, it's... I may come back. There's nudity. Uh-oh. The last time I played a game that said that had nudity, I was I ended up getting banned because I played it and I didn't expect the kind of nudity that it gave me. So this is mature rated. Let's see. Does it violence and graphic? You know what? We should hmm. Content classifications. Gambling. I'm going to put sexual themes there since there isn't really anything that says specifically nudity other than mature rated. So, if I put that, I don't know. I thought I did. But like I said, I had that problem a couple years ago now when I tried to play that game. So, I don't know. And I don't know how to check. I thought I did. I may not have because one of my kids was watching me for a while and he was under the age of 18. So I don't know. We'll update that just there. That should protect me at least a little bit. And other people have played this game with no issues. So unless I do something completely fucked up, or there is something I'm completely missing that I should have, I should be okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I don't know. I should be protected at least a little bit. I can say I tried. I actively tried. So hopefully that would count in my favor. I don't want to get banned again. Okay. All right. Back to the... I really want to experience this properly. So what we'll do is we'll leave it where it is. And when it happens, we'll decide after that. If it's bad. I haven't played it, but I think I've seen about 5 different playthroughs of Elder. It's fun to see how different people approach it. Yeah, it really... I agree. And I haven't watched any gameplay of this. I haven't really seen anything outside the trailer, actually. I've been avoiding it because I wanted to go in completely blind. I wanted to really experience it. And I think, if I decide, depending... I generally do a lot of achievement hunting. I'm terrible like that. But there are some games that I won't go back and do that with. Alan Wake, the original and the remaster, are one of those one of those games, because oh my god, I struggled so much just on like the easy settings that there was just no way in hell I was gonna go back and put myself through the hell settings just to get a fucking achievement that means absolutely nothing. So we will try to make this fun, and if, depending on how I feel about at the end of it, if I decide to go achievement hunting, I will remove the infinite ammo and flashlight batteries, because I think this would be a little over the top. I mean, I still gotta work for it, right? Unlimited ammo and unlimited flashlight does not mean that I'm gonna walk through this with no issues. Because notice, there is no way to change the difficulty. At least yet. Not yet. So, alright, we good. Cosmetics. I like that one better. I like the classic Alan Wake. So I forgot to look because sometimes these expansions, turn into like prequel kind of things. And best chapter order in Alan Wake 2. Here we go. Best chapter order. We recommend Step 1, stick with Saga until returning to Bright Falls. Then play Alan Wake until it makes it stop. Alan until it makes it stop. Then Saga. Then that. Okay, but what about the DLC? Wrap up both your runs through the main game before you clear all 3. Okay, so that one says Night Springs first, and then I guess it would be and then play the lake house. Yes. QuickTime event. Basically, I don't have to do it at all. So, like in L.A. Noire, you remember when I would die in those little sequences, and then it would just complete them for me if I told it to? If I died too many times, that's what it's doing. It's just bypassing me doing it. I think. That's what I assume. But again, part of enjoying the game is a little bit of the struggle. I don't want to make it too easy on me because then it would make me look like, something I'm not. So I'm going to assume that means I do Night Springs and then the lake house. So. Because this, I believe, leads back into Control 2. Or keep pushing a control to escape from a grab, for example. Yeah. I told you, I'm terrible. Terrible at this. I didn't start streaming because I was good. And notice, I haven't gotten much better from the time that I started until now. Oh, here we go. There's no easy mode. It's only normal. What's normal? Not me.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
It's not really wrong.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Deerfest. Which part? Locking nightmare mode until I complete the game at least once? Or what Alan was saying? This must be the nudity it was talking about, or at least some of it. What the hell is this? Why are we a naked man? Which naked man are we? Thomas Zane? Okay, my inventory button doesn't work. I cannot sprint. Lights. Don't. Dude, help! I'm naked. I crawled out of a lake. Why are you not helping me? Asshole. Locking it your first time through. I'm sure some people can always play on the hardest setting if they can. Yes, I have heard of those people. I am in awe of them. Because they actually like that sort of shit. Awesome. I'm being chased. Or stalked. Real life too. Fucking sucks. Help me. I don't know where I'm going. There's no map. No compass. Wolves. Alan. Alan, you're scaring the poor man. Knock it off. That's not really a sprint, but okay. I suppose for his shape, the kind of shape he's in, that's, that's good. This way? Watch, I die in the tutorial, because I'm lost. I am lost. Can I need to go that way. Okay. Awesome. Apparently, I have to... Lights! Oh, hey. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Did he just call me a motherfucker? Does a cult actually call themselves a cult, though?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Ew. Does a cult actually acknowledge themselves as a cult? And can you be a cult if you're the only member? I don't believe so.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
He looks like a corpse. Or like he sucks a lemon.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
A girl named Logan. Okay.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
He's really stiff. It's the FBI coffee.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
He'll let her take lead and do all the work, but he'll still be the official lead and take all the credit, right?
Trees.
What did he say? I wasn't listening.
I should take a look at that map.
I'm going. I'm getting there. I'm doing my thing. I'm investigating. Duh. Oh, I have a map. I have a map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
So, okay then. Woo! Big, little, big, little. Okay, I'm good. Witch's ladle. The witch's hut. Crow's Foot Hills. Streamside. Witchfinder's Station. Theme. Bony-legged path. Rental cabins. I mean, with a name like Cauldron Lake, right? Makes sense. Awesome. Mind Palace. Mind Place. Same thing. Goals. Uh-huh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. I'm an investigator. I'm investigating. Don't give me that look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm
Isn't
Deputy
Alex
Mulligan.
Casey
I just figured
Alan
that,
Wake's
you know, that,
investigator?
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Unless she's not
He's
in
not
it.
what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know.
His outsides became his
Inside.
insides.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Alright.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
They're really pushing the country bumpkin sheriff's cliche right there.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
This is cool. Christmas card. Comfy chair. That must be Logan. Husband? Ooh, I can't do anything with that yet. Ooh. Look at that. A well-stocked wine. Yeah. And tea. Yeah, I can see her needing that. Both of those things for her job. Absolutely. Door that doesn't even register. Okay. And a map. Okay.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Until technique allows, I'm gonna analyze Clay's progress. Okay, cool. Yeah. Ooh. The previous murders, that's all they're saying. Okay. You're not free to nag about. Okay. Nothing there. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls, finding the connections. Okay. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Let's see what we got here. Post-mortem tattooing. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Maybe a sportsman or a hunter. Okay. Method. Bruising. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experienced bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in the water. Okay. All victims reported missing in 2010, no other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years in the lake. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. I don't know. Because this says it took place 2 weeks ago. Why would we just now be getting down to the crime scene? And why would they just now be talking about taking the witnesses? No, this is the most recent one. The one that's not on the board yet. That's the one we're investigating. Nothing. Okay. Set. Murder site. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
It does not
Let's head
pause
down
the
hill to
game.
crime scene.
Awesome.
Fucking nature.
Ooh. You can quick access the map without entering the palace. Okay. That's what I did, or tried to do. Okay, well, there's only really one way to go. Right? Okay, so I have to hold it. If I just tap it, it takes me to the mine place. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is the only way to go.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Please do not feed the wildlife. Okay.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not.
Mighty Mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Cool. Ooh. Yes, it's a very pretty mountain.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Overgrown signage. Kind of reminds me of.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Reminds me of Medium.
It's a murder site. I did not want to swap. No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time. How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Oops. I would think it should be the other way around. Where the tap takes me to the map and the long hold takes me to the mine place. I really want to go exploring. But I know it'll get mad at me if I do.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Maybe not. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Rope. Okay. At some point here, it's going to tell me I need to go back and... Right? It's not going to let me just keep going, is it? There we go. Bright image told me today her family's moving away. It sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents got a better job to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Yeah, it seems like the witch didn't have a bed, right? Monday, I snuck out last night. Again, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Okay. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm gonna find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Nice. Huh. What's this? Oh yeah, I have an inventory now. Charms. Huh. Okay. What do I got? What is this? Maximum health. Alright. Pistol. Handgun. Battery pack. Okay. Wait. Actually. Wait, what did that say? Ah, charm bracelet made by Logan. Got it. He had a whole little setup here, didn't he? And this is a dead end.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. So I need 12 manuscript pages to upgrade my weapon, at minimum. Ooh. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. I really hate the fact that, other than, okay, that there's no mini-map. But that wouldn't be realistic. Damn it. I'm gonna have to see if I can change that, because it does not make sense to me the way it's set up. Oh my god. Okay. Graphics are gorgeous. That's so pretty. Okay. Moving on. She has a mind place, she could easily have a mini-map. I agree. Damn it. Hey. It's the witch. We know her. Whoop. Too far. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend is when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered. He accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. A woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact her revenge. Huh. Or so the legend goes. Aha. That must be the weird-ass tree. It's a footprint. And there's a page right there. But I'm not supposed to be here yet, so it's not gonna let me do it. That's fine. That's fine. That's a little scary. Ah, fuck me. What was that? What did it just say? What did it do? What the hell? I don't know. Yep, there's the dead guy. Do you notice how it changed? It's darker up here than it was down there. UFOs and you. The ultimate guide to spotting UFOs. Okay. I'm writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my out on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't, not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the skies for the shapes, the objects, nothing, but when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, it felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him, I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Interesting. Alex Casing, lunchbox. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. So the lunch boxes are kind of like the thermoses from the first one. And the manuscript pages. I bet if we put them together, we'll be able to hear a page out of his story like we did before. That would be kind of cool. Interesting. None of this is going to stick. I'm not going to remember any of this shit. Especially when it gets dark. Wonder- Okay. Looking around. Where does this go?
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But people got in here, obviously. That's a lake house.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Okay.
Nice talking to you, too.
The lake house. Good to know. I'll get there. I'm almost there. Why? Because I avoid the main quest like the plague. Oh, fussies.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused, follow this step. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Okay. Ooh, flashlight. Beer. Lots of beer. Guitar. Hey, it's that symbol. With the twigs. There it is again.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh, yeah. Twig sculptures. Symbols are all over the place. fellow trespassers. The lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkhole it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. Okay. So, said to wash our hands. Pull the chicken out of the fridge. Alright, so wash. Okay, so we're okay. Take the chicken out of the fridge. And then take a nap. Okay. Now I've just got to try to remember that. No. Can I zoom? Won't let me zoom. Can I zoom? No, I can't. Okay. Fuck, I can't remember. Right. Got that one. And that was the standing up one. And that was the opposites, right? Okay. Is that not it? There we go. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Cult stash, huh? Not anymore. Okay, damn it. Okay. Alright, we can put that away. And I'm lost. No, not quite. Ah, fuck.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Hello? Hello? Can I talk to you?
Yeah, that's me.
Mulligan told me you were coming the other way.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and
then put up a tarp.
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
First key image. You can place it on the caseboard. Caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body found in the woods in Bright Falls. Need to see if it's linked. Goals. Investigate the crime scene. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so first...
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
That's like one of the other victims.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Don't think he meant to, though. At least not based on okay. I'm pressing the X button and it is not doing it. It's not letting me do anything. Okay. Oh, shit. Really? I would love to, but what exactly am I supposed to be doing? Newly discovered clues can be great. That's fantastic. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. The witch was supposed to put the heart in a box. I agree. Here we go.
Okay. Nah.
No, that one is... Nope. Stop. But that... I don't think so.
That's it.
I guess.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
Welcome in.
Definitely
How are you
matches
doing
previous
today?
Murders. But this time
Ow.
the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Clues have resolved the open question. Unlocked the deduction is advanced investigation. New questions. Okay. Learn more about the killer. Okay. Now free to examine the case board or leave to collect new clues. Oh, I have four pieces. Alright, so
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here.
worst enemy so far is
Multiple
yeah.
killers.
Agreed. Footprints rather.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Uh-huh. What's this?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
That's what I want to know.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
For what? Huh? For what? Anything else? Doesn't really look like it.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town
Agent
about
Nightingale.
13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered. Okay.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
Well, I would
Yeah,
think
I
not.
ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So he's been missing.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
All right.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay. Oh, victim.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
But why? We know why. But they don't. Okay, so... Oh, look at that. It won't even let me play with those. Okay. victim? No. Killers. Huh?
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Okay. Premeditated or spontaneous? Looks new. Brought by the killer's snuff film. Ugh. So it was premeditated.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale?
And how did they
He's
know
been
it was going to be
missing for
him?
13 years.
Or doesn't it
Why
matter?
here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
We know it because we saw it.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay.
This mug always cheers
Not
me
the
up.
worst mom. Not the worst mom. I like that. Oh, that's my weapon upgrade. What's this, though?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That's awful, because you ruined somebody's food. Oh. Oops.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
Okay. So,
11 remaining.
11 remaining.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
So not the husband.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Sorry for what it's worth. I think it's important Logan grows up seeing you do what you love and what you're great at. That will teach you so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Aw. Oops. Wait, what? So, check the lakeshore. I was already there.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Yep.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Yes, you lead the way.
Right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Footprints.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Okay. It looks like a manuscript. Manuscript page.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side.
No
Not a
gloves.
printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript.
Script.
Page of a story. Killer
Ouch.
left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Okay, let's read the manuscript page.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned
I
up,
love this.
only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
That's cool. Love it. Alright.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ew.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
It's icky.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Okay. This way, right?
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
Both.
Witnesses to their design? All the above?
Hey,
It's all
you
about
made it back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
She got that from voices in her head, not from the clues. Yep.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Take the car.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Murders.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Isn't that
Deputies
what you're
aren't
doing?
exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What's this? Do not touch the station's property. What?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Creepy. Creepy. Okay. And it's just for show. At least for now. Sorry.
clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
So, has Alan become a serial killer? Is that what they're trying to set this up as?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
We got rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Made my way to Cauldron Lake. Fence that's easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No prey of birds of prey nearby. Strange sounds carried in the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. Sounds are getting closer. Oh no. Whoops. Wasn't done. It says, moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in the fall. I had to stop, sketch this gorgeous vine maple just at the way Methuselah's beard. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, I saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Probably should go find another spot. Annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible, and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing... Oh! The wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. They sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in a tent, hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. You aren't wrong. Okay.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Right. Where's the deputy? Oh, he'd be down that way a little bit. Okay. Hey, can you drive? Because I don't want to.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Thrilled to be there for the
Need to
the
swing by
mystery.
the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hot dog stand. Awesome. Guys in beer costumes. Even better. Yay, we got a new map. Valhalla Nursing Home.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all much. Never enough coffee.
Never enough coffee, huh?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my...
Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect.
Oh, dear.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello. How's it going?
Okay, you're not gonna talk to me. Okay. Apparently I'm not supposed to talk to any of these people.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Well, 13 years
We've
ago,
looked through the case
the
files,
sheriff was a woman.
Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
There is a moose in a high chair.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to
The menu says,
okay?
it's delicious. Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Yeah, why the cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The mask, the
Oh,
nine
she's not wrong.
cardinals.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hmm.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
I see. She's
They
also
broke in for the
clairvoyant.
sake
Yeah.
of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear effects.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Rose.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
The hell? The hell was that? Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
Can't dwell on it too much.
That was the brothers. God damn.
Rest easy, buddy. I need something to force this open.
Okay. little surprised we haven't seen the light lady.
I can't force it open.
So I don't have any. I don't have a tool that I need apparently.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Right.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
So this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just here to
Anything you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us
Whenever
know.
you're ready
We
to
appreciate the
take my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So where did the other sheriff go? Did she retire?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Of course she is.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
I want to go through this door. Damn it.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
But
It
they
doesn't add up.
Yeah, but they found him as he was.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
When did they have time to write on
Can't
it?
make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
These aren't real people. She can also fly a helicopter and pilot a submarine, right? They're not really people.
They did leave something inside his chest.
I mean, they are, but they're not.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. What do we got? Something was put in there, yeah. killer's right on his chest. Put up a fight before he was restrained. No.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Chest, trauma clear. Yeah, bloating, unknown. Okay. Ew. And she's dressed appropriately, too. Gloves? Gloves!
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
I need to see that guy's face.
I didn't think they were relevant to this
Because he
case.
sounds like the one from Quantum Break. And a couple of, that first Dark Picture anthology. It is! Ha! Love it!
Wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, shit! What? What? What?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
What?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being tagged by enemies. Okay.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore him. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporary unavailable. Okay.
Gotta move. Now.
Gun. Gun. the fuck was that? Just another day at work. They did this in the first one too. Wow.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Fuck, man. I watched it happen. I don't know what happened.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I will. Oh, I'll talk to Casey after I look around. Why? Because that is what I do. Medicine. Medicine is good.
Can't be opened on this side.
Huh. Is that the sheriff? Doesn't look like the sheriff. The sheriff disappeared. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Poor duck. Oh. Alright, so. What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of
The fact that it's just like, okay.
turns into a monster.
Okay.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Let's see.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off.
I love this.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't
The
see
music
her
was
under
good
the light,
too.
Pushed past her.
Not my
The
style,
Taken could
generally
not see
speaking,
the
but really
bright light.
nice.
The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Yeah, find out where Nightingale went. That would be
10 remaining.
all right. So we need to go. We need to leave. Because he was here. Oh, it's not going to let me out. Okay. Why is it all glittery like that? Is that a problem with my TV? Or is it supposed to be like that? I shot him a whole bunch and he disappeared. How the hell am I supposed to figure out where he went? Wait, fuck. need to find a map. Halfway there for some of them. Manuscript pages, profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this? A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
Yeah, they're just like, whatever.
This is the case we must solve. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Oh, shit.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Jesus. Okay, what do we got up here? Ooh. They're hiding their faces. Okay. Triangle figure. Marking territory, warning, derivative. Something out of a Subtle indicator of membership. Isn't subtle, that's true. Okay.
Nah.
Wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. Yeah, no shit. No? Hmm? No? Page where his heart should be. Can't be a presence, that's true. No. No. Oh. You know, why was he? That is a good question. Why was he the only one to do that? Check out. Lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Mm-hmm. Hero. Okay. Oh. Bright Falls area had like 5.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Three. Is that right? No, 4. It's a total of 5 in Cauldron Lake. 9 in Bright Falls. Okay. Ah. Here we go. All right, so for the Nightingale thing, there are 3 more pages on where he went. Awesome. Okay, I kind of like how this is set up. I think it could have been done a little bit better.
The page places Nightingale back at
so
Cauldron
far,
Lake.
I mean, it's
Calls
not
him a
bad.
Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
And they're just kind of like, whatever. We saw a man disappear in thin air. Corpse got up.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
No.
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Right. Okay.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
You don't think I know that?
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? He's gone like that? It's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Oh, okay. Heard the water, and I was just like, oh, fuck. Monster? Do not have. Okay. Hey, I wonder if I could shoot it off. You think it would let me do that? Okay. No. Okay. That one needs a key. Is this the one that had the lock on it? Oh, no.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
I need like a bolt cutters or something. Yeah, because it won't let me draw my weapon and shoot it. What do we got?
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, a pair of what though?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I'm surprised the devs didn't have one of them make a pun about him being dearly departed. Yeah. What the fuck did we just watch? That was awful. Door? Door open? Door open. And he's just sitting at his desk like nothing happened. Like, there wasn't shots fired in the fucking morgue that two of the most incompetent deputies heard, but you didn't. And you didn't either.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
No.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Kill the Joe makes... What? You're not your personal assistant. What? This is the third time this week I've come in for a late shift and no coffee in the machine. You take last cup, you brew a new batch. Okay. Hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. Friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station. Gone unheeded from here on out if you see fit to send something to the station. I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone else's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You've been warned. Okay. Beard oil. Got it. Computer email admin not to be used for personal quarrels. Community outreach barbecue. Violent crimes. Community voted dunk tank victim this year will be Deputy Thornton. Okay. That's funny. Holding cells?
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
It's kind of a mess in here. Who are you?
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
Huh.
No, I don't. You have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? Well, it's a lot.
Oh, administrative quarrels.
I can't force it open.
Oh, I could. What's this? I don't want any stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and terrible missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously. Sheriff station. I'm gonna catch you red-handed. Be better. You're a disgrace. Okay. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Okay. Sure.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
His
we
cult.
need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Again,
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup at the Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been rung yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
I am looking for a map of the sheriff station, but is that it? There it is. Woohoo, map. Medical storage. Sheriff breaker. Okay, that's why we couldn't get in there. Fair enough. Okay. Was it this way? Oh, shit. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. The fuck are you doing?
Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
Huh.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Constructed as part of one of the early settlements in Bright Falls, 1898. Building was both public-private. In 3 years, bravely stood the test and carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls. Alderwood Palace Lodge reopened. Huh.
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and
Good
shops
to see
in
you.
town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deer Fest, though. So if you're sticking around till then.
I don't think I am. Whatever Deer Fest even is.
Love it. This is the actual room.
It won't open.
Hmm. Ah, why is it so dark? Jesus. Guys dancing. Sure. Hmm?
I can't get through this.
I just don't think you're trying hard enough. It's not gonna let me, is it? Oh, no, it did. Okay, cool. Not that there was anything here, but, you know, gotta check. If we don't check, we'll miss out on everything.
If you're a fan of coffee and retro vibes, the Oh Dear Diner is just down the street.
Hi. Do you go there a lot yourself?
Sure. It's, very quaint.
It's the only place in town. Off to Cauldron Lake. Alright.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up.
That was the American Nightmare.
Murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet.
What?
After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Yeah. Return to the heart. Except
The
it's
page says
Return Chapter
Nightingale's
2.
in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I keep...
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
I keep wanting to hit the button to bring up the survival site from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Alright, so, wrong button. Right, we could take the shortcut down. Which way is the shortcut? Fuck. This way. Ish. Right? Yes. Haha. Wait, no. Nope, nope, nope. That's the long way around. Wrong. Well, right button. But wrong thingy. There it is. It's over here. It's this way. And he didn't even bother following me because he knew I was going the wrong way. I love it. A motorcycle? Oh, please tell me I'm not going to have to drive that.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
And nobody is
I
concerned.
need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Didn't I ask that already?
They don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Hello?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business.
Really?
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder.
Federal Bureau of Control.
How's it going?
You know about the murder?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make sure report to investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this. If you're reading this, check for tampering. Well, maybe we might have to pull the whole secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Interesting.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Thanks, but I don't drink coffee.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Now we're talking.
Weird. I mean, having played Control, I mean, it all makes sense now, but still, that's kind of funny. Ooh, my signal is getting rough. Oh, and it's back. Wasn't too bad, though.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
It's the tree.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Footprints.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean.
Mr.
Monsters.
Anderson.
Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
That's right, I headed down here alone. Oh, wrong button. Everything's blurred. Oh, I need to go back. Okay, so this way? This way? Fuck. God damn it. Yes, it is this way. Ah! Where did that went? Stupid. Okay, the door's open now. Laundry. What's this? Some suspicious activity spotted at the fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some shots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for. Ooh. Man, look at this place.
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
Apparently I'm having a conversation with him? What? Okay, so this is a point of interest. Okay. So, oh, the door. Oh! That would be why. No? Because that goes straight out to the, yeah, that would have gone straight to the crime scene. Okay, so alright, so he's just sitting there and we were having a conversation apparently. Alright. Gonna go do the thing now. Oh, those crows. I was hoping they hadn't come back.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
He didn't. He's still in the water. Tree. Oh. I'm getting Predator vibes.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Oops. What is that? I'm gonna have to. I'll get to the witch's hut. Maybe. This is. Alright, we already read this. Okay. I'm lost. Wrong button. I mean, oh no, I am. There we go. Sort of. Oh, I hear bad guys. Yep.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Fuse. In this place? That's gonna be over here. Alright. I think this is where I'm gonna call it. Because, I had a... yeah, it, my frames dropped real fast, and so did my connection, and then it came right back up by the time I noticed. So, hopefully you didn't miss too much. But I think this is where we're going to call it, because I know I'm going to have to have more brain thinky bits than I have currently. So we are just going to call it here. I'll be back on Friday. And probably play some Path of Exile. We'll give the League a chance, since it's got some mechanics that are being lent to 2, which is coming out next month, right? Or early access is, anyway. And then I'll be back again on Sunday with this. That's right. And then Tuesday we'll do some more Tomb Raider. So it's only off this week because of the purchase of this and whatnot. But I appreciate you coming out, hanging out, watching me play video games badly. Death toll of the day is 0. I feel like mostly this was just a tutorial. I'm sure it's going to start getting different now, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So far, I'm enjoying it. I like the methodical of it, but at the same time, it feels kind of clunky. And I don't know if that was intentional as kind of a throwback, or if it was just clunky, because it's clunky. I don't know. The music is interesting. I was thinking before they had the song play at the end of the chapter, I was listening to just, you know, the background music and whatnot, and I was thinking about the composer and how they figure out this shit. I mean, do they watch somebody play the game and just kind of think about what's supposed to be happening? Or, you know, I'd be very curious to hear from a composer that does stuff like this, just because I've always kind of wondered how that comes about for like movies and the like. So, but anyway, I appreciate you. I will see you Friday